This is a 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. It's been mechanically completely restored and has a driver quality body restoration on it. But the best part about it is a Herbie Beetle. Now the original Herbie from the movie was in 1963. Fortunately, in 1964 the body looks identical, except for maybe a possible super minor difference, but the little Beetle runs great, steers great, and actually my 18-year-old daughter's driving right now until it sells. How does it drive?
Drives great.
That's all she has to say about that. Brakes stop good. Oh, the fuel gauge is working now. The other day I didn't think the fuel gauge was working, but it might have just been because it was on empty. Emergency brake works. The only thing that doesn't work is the radio, but it does have the original radio, which is very cool. This is a 6-volt system, all original matching numbers car. As with all of my Volkswagens, I have taken this one to Moon Air Cooled, who does all of my Volkswagen stuff. And so Clinton went from bumper to bumper on it, double checked the brakes. So there you have it, there's Herbie. It's got a nice straight body. It's got a couple of little imperfections, but it's a great looking driver. As we walk around it, I'll show. There's a spot here, it looks like when it was being backed into the garage by the previous owner, they just barely touched the edge of something there. So there's one little scratch that could be touched up. I think that's the only spot that I know. There is one other spot. There's one other spot. And it's right up here in the front. When the bumpers were being replaced and put back on, it cracked the body and paint right there, bolting down on it. So if you really wanted the car to be perfect, you'd want to fix that rear fender I just showed you, and then you'd want to fix that spot too. Okay, one of the cool things is that we ordered the original style. These are stamped, so they're actually raised. These are the expensive original style OFP 857 plates. It's got the original hood pull in here. And it works really good. Get under here, get that thing to pull, there we go. So the lock does work. Nice clean trunk. All the wiring, you know, in behind the shade there. Let's see if I can pull this up and try and get to where you can see underneath it. I want to be real careful with it because there I'm already tearing it right there, and it wasn't torn. I just now did that, darn it. So yeah, I want to be careful with that, but nice clean. I'm just trying to show that it's nice and solid. It's got the original VIN tag in there. Spare tire well is rust free. The vinyls are new on it, making it look like a Herbie. They're the original style, to the original Disney specifications. The interior appears to be original, or if it was restored, it would have been a long time ago. So you can see a little bit of the wrinkles in the seats from sitting in it, but no tears. Back seat's in great shape, and there is one tiny little tear right there, about the size of a thumbnail. Then the back is nice and clean. The carpet's all new, the carpet kit's new. It's got matching Beetle rubber mats, which are really cool. Carpet's been installed brand new and looks really clean. Underneath the car is equally nice, if not in some ways better. It looks like it had brand new floor pans installed and they were done correctly. Riveted and welded, just like the original. Take a look at those rockers. They're in mint condition, as well as the floor pans in mint condition. There's no rust on the frame. That's a very, very nice thing to see on these Beetles. You got those t-shirts. One of the things I like to do every once in a while when I get a special car in is I've got a friend who makes t-shirts. They're, again, like I said, all nice and clean underneath here, and very well done. So I had three different kinds of t-shirts made. One of them is, of course, OFP 857, and that's pretty cool. And then the other one, this kind of woman's t-shirt. So if they fit, or if you need me to have a couple made, I'd love to throw the t-shirts in for the next buyer. It's kind of cool to go to a car show, and I just, you know, especially like this one, nobody would know what that was unless they were a Herbie fan. So very, very cool. Somebody's gonna have a blast with this car. Like I said, Rebecca's driving it. It drives great. Lights all work, turn signals work, brake lights work, wipers work. It's a really sharp little driver, and the thing I like about it is it's not so perfect that you wouldn't want to drive it. I've seen the last couple of Beetles that I've seen, 63, 64 Herbie Beetles, going in the $20,000 to $25,000 range, and they're just so nice you would almost not want to drive them. So for half the price, this is one that can be driven every day and loved and enjoyed.